Prayer is the best weapon we have. It is the key to God's heart. You must speak to Jesus not only with your lips, but with your heart. In fact, on certain occasions, you should speak to Him only with your heart.
The Spirit of God is a spirit of peace. And even in the most serious faults, He makes us feel a sorrow that is tranquil, humble, and confident. And this is precisely because of His mercy. The spirit of the devil instead excites, exasperates, and makes us feel in that very sorrow anger against ourselves. Whereas we should, on the contrary, be charitable with ourselves first and foremost. Therefore, if any thought agitates you, this agitation never comes from God, who gives you peace, being the Spirit of peace, but from the devil. In hope, we already have salvation. But if we saw what we hoped for, there would no longer be hope. How can you hope for what is already seen? So we hope for what we do not see, and we will receive it through patient hope. Likewise, the Spirit helps us in our weakness, for we do not know how to pray as we ought. But that very Spirit intercedes for us without words, as if with groans. And He who sees inner secrets knows the desires of the Spirit, for He asks for the holy ones what is pleasing to God. The saints have always reassured us with divine insight that only in heaven there is pure happiness. Only in God is the perpetual tranquility that comes with a love that looks beyond appearances, a mercy that forgives beyond premeditation. Can such a love and mercy be real? We may have stared at evil so many times, and we may have succumbed to its temptations, in spite of knowing all the harm it can bring to us, that we can no longer believe in a greater reality. The pervasive evil which surrounds us has already been overwhelmed by a much larger and amazing goodness. We are so accustomed to the idea that only we can create our own goodness within systemic evil. and that sorrow and despair must be our inevitable lot if we can't, while barely remembering that goodness has always been there as a holy gift. God is the perfect life companion, and in times of trepidation or loss, God is the only life companion. Omnipotent Father, the hardest lesson anyone can learn may perhaps be the joyful surrendering to your holy will. How easy it is to be absorbed in the thought of being masters of our little universes, while forgetting that beyond our artificial worlds lies the mystery of boundless possibilities that can enlighten the human mind and inflame the human heart. Should I not therefore cease being anxious and let your mercy flow within me? Should I not therefore remain silent and let your will be done? Should I not therefore be content and let your warm embrace keep me in heavenly peace? May you keep me open to your sacred presence. Amen.